We're live. We'll just check. Div Yep. Hello, guys, and
I thought I was
welcome
beginning.
to. Oh,
I literally just said I
you
thought
can
I
do
was.
it if you want.
I'll do it.
Oh, mate, I wasn't paying attention.
Right,
I was just
restart the
panicking
stream.
with the thing. No, 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 no. No, we're fine. The
Anyway,
bot will take about 25 minutes to wake up. Go.
good point. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is RF. Well, it's been a while, right? Hello, everybody. This is RF1 Division 2. We are here in the commentary booth with myself, Tazonic, and JC Butler. We are here at Monza for round 15, the Italian Grand Prix. We just had last week at Spa was a crack of a race. Oh, who won Spa again?
Alfie.
Alfie won Spa. Alfie's on a bit of a No, Alfie didn't win actually.
You did?
Oh, wait, they haven't updated the. Oh, they have. I'm just looking at the wrong one. Yes, Alfie won Spa after quite a chaotic race. Unfortunately for Chalupa, it's damage limitation now because Alfie is catching him up. The last 3 races, he has outscored him, and now the fight for the championship lead is only 11-point difference. Chalupa's still holding it, just ahead of Alfie. So this race could finally see, depending on how well Alfie does, finally see Chalupa in that McLaren finally be toppled down from his first place in the championship standings, isn't it? Because I think he's held that since, oh God, it's been
China.
China. It's been
Pretty certain since about China.
it's been
China.
a lot of races, isn't it? It's been holding it for quite a while. But yeah, how are you?
Anyway, we're here.
What are you expecting from today? Any heroics?
Yes, well, Monza Turn 1 will be a good idea to see what's going to happen
Heroics.
for the rest of the divisions, because Monza Turn 1 is carnage, so basically if you start anywhere other than the back, you're probably going to die. Which is great, but it's obviously one of the I think it's the oldest track on the calendar.
One of the oldest, I think. Yeah.
I think the only tracks that come close are Silverstone and Monaco.
Yeah.
But no other track comes close to us. Monza, obviously, the Temple of Speed, as it's called. Obviously, the home of Ferrari, the Tifosi.
Yeah, the Tifosi crowd.
Out here in support, as we've got 2 Ferrari drivers, as we've got A. Bradford,
who is reserving for today.
He is reserving for today, but possibly could be having. As we've got, unbelievably, we've got Cord. We have Cord here. A rare appearance.
Oh, the Father Corn is
season.
back. We all expect a win from Father Corn. No pressure.
We've also, I think it's worth pointing out as well, we've got another new driver. This is My Style. He is replacing High Five. He is replacing
Lando.
What's his face? Lando.
Lando after his questionable
heroics into the
Spa incidents, but anyway, that's in the past now. Style always jumped in. He's mates with Fire Splash or Miguelino, as he was in last week. But
who has been promoted?
Yeah, Miguelino has now recently been promoted up to Division 1. That's literally for the sake of the fact that he was Division 1 pace, so we promoted him up, and he also was not in a championship fight, which it's not fair to promote, for example, Nicholas or Stewart, to promote them to D1 if they're mid-championship fight, whereas Stewart's still a part of the championship fight, he's still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fairer for fairer for everyone really if we promoted him up. We did ask him first if he wanted to, and he did. So yep, that's Miguelino's gone up to Division 1, and his seat has been taken by My Style in that Haas. So see how long My Style can last. Hopefully, he does not do what Lando does.
Oh,
this is the perfect track for it.
Yeah. Anyway. Obviously, very quick laps here at Monza. I think it is the fastest track on the calendar in terms of the highest speed you reach. Stuart needs an invite, so Stuart will be joining in the Red Bull, so we'll have 18 drivers today, which is a brilliant.
Yep, so we'll have 18 drivers on the grid. Very, very good. Very good turnout here for Division 2.
As Halo sets the first lap on the board at 20.2. I think we're going to be getting in the 19s, probably in the 18s as well. As King Chalupa, I seem to say this a lot, championship leader, will be setting another lap as well. Apollo's gone second fastest, and Chalupa only set to 20.5.
Legend.
Oh, Ruction spins just at the end of Ascari.
Of course, yeah, very, very, very worth noting, very easy track to spin on here, especially at Ascari where we're actually just spun it on the exit. If you take too much of that inside curb, that is it, the car is going to loop round. It just does not like that curb at all. The Lesmos as well, quite easy to spin on, a little bit of camber on that, so you don't want to touch the curbs, ride the curbs too much, shall I say. It's also very easy to invalidate here, so penalties in the race will be huge, and invalidations in qualifying is going to be occurring quite a lot as these drivers try to set the quickest laps.
If you, as P-Benz goes fastest, I have to admit though as well, getting no penalties possibly will have a massive boost, because I feel like if you get no penalties, you're going to boost quite up high in the field, to be honest, because it's quite a short track and there's a lot of what's the word? There's a lot of slipstream, so you can get towed quite a bit by a lot of cars. So it's a difficult track to create some space, really, unless you've got raw pace in the corners and a right good setup. Anyway,
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, there's a bit of commotion.
It's one of those races really where it's going to be very, very, very tight in qualifying, and track position kind of will matter because it is essentially a DRS train kind of a track, isn't it? As my style invalidates, but you need to be in that DRS train, otherwise you are using so much ERS to catch back up, and the DRS in any F1 game has been quite simply overpowered. So especially if you get behind your teammate, for example, like Korn and Schluper get together, I wonder if we'll see any qualifying tactics on the teams.
Yeah, looking at the championship standings, it looks like Alfie is closing the gap on Chalupa. Obviously, Chalupa hasn't won a race since, I think it's China. No, it's not China. It's
Spain.
Spain, yes, Spain. And he hasn't won a race since. It's been a good 9 rounds, but because of his consistency of getting on the podium, as Bradford goes second fastest.
Ferraris, the Tifosi are screaming.
For the Tifosi!
Has Divbot woken up yet?
Things to report? Divbot hasn't woken up, so
come on, Divbot.
Give him time. Give him time, bless him. Anyway, worth pointing out that Chalupa did block Loki's lap just coming into Parabolica. But Chalupa is retired, by the way, in the pits in 6th place, which I know 3 people are getting eliminated, but you never know. It's a bit of a brave gamble. As Green King, I believe, spun at the second chicane just after. Hopefully he doesn't get disqualified.
Yeah, you could get disqualified around here for driving the wrong way, which is just an amazing perk of this game, where even if you have to reverse down the track to be able to turn around, the game will invalidate you. Hey, Divbot, hello. Oh man, chat is talkative. Hello Five, hello Bonge, hello UFO 961.
Bonge got told off by Nightbot.
Did he? Oh wow. Hey. Stop posting links. So he did a space in between.
We were doing polls tonight, but Taz FW is a muppet and didn't get it to work. So
that's alright, you've got to wait for the big 50 on followers, as my style goes 6th fastest on debut.
It does in the house.
Teddy and Stuart.
Off the pace.
Not Stuart, sorry, just Teddy.
I think it's worth pointing out that this is a must-win race for Nicholas as well, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, just having a quick look at the results, who really needs it here? Stuart kind of needs it. He needs a really good. He needs to outscore Alfie and Chalupa. Really, we're getting into sort of the end part of the season where they need to start outscoring each other. Nicholas definitely needs it. He's had a few poor. Well, the last 3 races he's had 2 did not starts on a 12th place, so he's really dropped a lot of points. If you think about it, Nicholas was Chalupa's biggest challenge earlier on in the season, and now he's 63 points behind in 4th. Bonge is there, just there. He needs. He does need to get a move on in terms of race wins and good podiums. He is starting to slowly fall out of the title fight, but he's still there.
Mathematically, it is still possible.
Yeah. What is it mathematically right now? How many races? Well, it was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races left.
Oh, we've flown through the season.
Yeah, I know, it's gone very quick.
even with commodities around December time. But we won't talk about that. Anyway, Teddy has gone 4 faster, so it's now a Ferrari. It's a Italian 1-2-3-4, which is good for the home crowd here at Italy. Obviously, P-Vents and Teddy are 3rd and 4th, both in the Alfa Romeos.
Round goes wild. Oh, Chalupa.
Stewart looks to be on a charge. Again, I think these are must-win races for Stewart, Nicholas or Bonge if they want to keep their championship title alive. Obviously, Stewart hasn't won a race all season, but his ultra consistency of getting podium after podium has kept him in the title fight when others have fallen beneath the sandside. And it's reported, by the way, that we've spoken in the chats to anyone who hasn't read, that both Alfie and Chalupa are not confident as Stewart does invalidate. As Bonge sets a
He's got time.
cracking lap. So Stewart, it could be Stewart's chance to get his first win as Nicholas is starting his hot lap now.
Yeah, I think in terms of the title, I think Bonge, Nicholas and Stewart all need really, really good results.
Well, they need Alfie and Chalupa to do
Yeah, they need them to have a poor race because at the moment Alfie and Chalupa are slowly pulling away from the rest of the guys behind. Then it's followed by Stewart and Nicholas and then Bonge. Teddy's there as well, to be fair. Teddy's not too far away. But Teddy...
I have to admit, looking at Nicholas's split times, he's not looking on the pace.
Bonge validates.
He was 2 temps down on what Stewart was going to set had he not invalidated into sector 1. So anyway, speaking of Stewart, we'll see what he's doing for this sector 1.
He might be being cautious.
And he is 3 temps quicker than Nicholas. And it's a very tricky track, this is to get right. Because the curbs are very, as Nicholas invalidates at Peschiascari, but I think it's worth pointing out that the curbs at Monza are very treacherous, particularly in the chicanes, that you can gain so much time, but they can also cause you to almost ruin your lap, basically, and lose a good 4 temps if you don't nail it right. Anyway, Stewart going into Ascari, hopefully he doesn't invalidate this time, takes it nicely through there. You want to get the curb and then try and get as much power through there without losing the back end. And now coming down into Parabolica. Probably one of the most famous corners on the track.
He took Ascari. Wow, my English is going to be improving immensely throughout this commentary.
I have to say, this is looking at a quick lap from Stewart. And he goes fastest.
Only just.
It's a very good lap from Stewart.
Bins it on the exit of turn 2. Green King next.
His lap, and Nicholas has set a much better sector 1.
Here comes Green King. He goes through the Parabolica, does Green King, and he is going to set his first lap of the day of a 1:20.6, which puts him P11.
Strong lap.
I don't know if that's safe or not, looking how tight the times are.
Nicholas is yet to set a lap. I think Bonge and Ruction can improve.
Well, yes, you'd hope so.
Well, I'd hope Ruction.
A 1:43 and a 1:35.
Oh, Nicholas has lost. And that's another invalidation. He could be in trouble here.
If I was him, I'd put on a fresh set of softs.
Depends on how much fuel he's got. We'll see now. He's got.
Ruction's on the lap right now, going down into Parabolica, misses the apex a little bit.
But he's going to set a valid lap, and the arse end went of the car has to be said. Anyway, he's going to come to the line. It's going to be about a 20.7. It's an improvement and puts him 12th quickest. Is Nicholas does pit. Here comes Zombez. It wasn't the best sector. I think he's psyching himself for another lap. This is an unbelievable lap as he jumps Bonge. What a lap!
Halo goes P2 with the exact same lap time as Stewart.
Wow.
I've just noticed. He is on another hot lap as well.
And he's 1/10 up, but I think he blew it.
Yeah, but he messed up Lesmo too.
Yeah, but because Stewart was the first person to set his lap, he does have P1. Legend retires in 7th place, I think. Oh, Ruction's all over the shop. Anyway, Father Corn is on an out lap now. Loki, so the men in danger really are Loki, Corn and Ruction really, and Mr. Tado, because obviously you'd like to think Nicholas could set a valid lap. Bonge, you'd like to think as well, would set a valid lap, and same with Zombez. We'll stay on board with Zombez actually, because Zombez is on a fast lap here.
Yeah, it looks a lot more tidy than his previous lap. He should improve definitely on his 1:30.8. Unless he, of course, he invalidates going through Ascari. Very easy to do.
Under the tunnel where old Monza was, he's 8 seconds faster. And bearing in mind, he probably... Oh, beautifully done.
This doesn't invalidate, which is the main thing.
Yep, beautiful, not invalidation.
Plenty of time to gain though, so
3 minutes left of the session. There could be a shock exit from this division. In Q1, here comes Zombez. It's not the most exciting lap time. He's
only
5 tenths off
15th,
Loki.
only just in.
It puts him safe for now. Anyway, Father Corn is on his hot lap as well. He's about 3/4 of a tenth down on his Sector 1 time, which isn't the end of the world. You don't want to be any more than 2 tenths really down, as he's all over the place through Lesmo too.
Bonge is also just starting his hot lap, so I'll keep on board with him.
Into Ascari now. He's all Father Corn didn't take that very well. There's a lot of time to gain there. Nice start with tyres. I think these are all safe in everything from 10th and above. Possibly leave the pits if I'm Green King. Anyway, here comes Father Corn to the line. I think he's going to improve, and it puts him 9th.
9th. As long as Bonge does not invalidate going through Ascari, he will definitely improve.
I think Zombez might be in trouble
it's
here.
15 seconds up, so he's looking for about a 120.5 at the moment, which will put him safe. Well, as long as he doesn't lose too much time in the final sector. He's getting a bit of a
this lap, I think he's
getting a bit of a distant tow here from Ruction, I think, who is on a hot
as an
lap
AI
himself.
driver. Oh no, Ruction.
He's getting a tow actually. It's helping him.
Getting him a tow, but I'm more bothered about the fact that it
It's helping him, yeah.
issues for other
There you
drivers.
go.
Yep, he goes 5th fastest.
Nicholas now.
Ruction's AI car is driving around, and this could really damage some people's laps.
It's gonna. This is all. With all my eyes are all on Nicholas right now. Is he going to be the shock invalidation?
I'm just watching other people.
Nicholas, 53.0 second sector and doesn't invalidate going through his car.
I think Zombez is in trouble here because Ruction's AI. Yep, look, there it is. Ruction's AI is causing issues for Zombez. Look, you can see it here. Ruction's AI is parked in the middle of the apex.
Here comes Nicholas to finally set his valid lap, and he's going to go 3rd place.
3rd fastest.
Yeah, I think Ruction might be looking at a penalty here for being in AI mode, whilst other people are on hot lap around him. He's affecting the other drivers. Luckily, Green King is not on a hot lap, but he needs to dispose of Ruction before as quick as he can.
Yeah, and he's backing off. I need to see. I'm.
Form retires. He should be fine. Tado has not left the pit, so Tado is out. Ruction's AI does not pit. Green King is going to be going through on his hot lap. I think Bonge is going to pit. Yep, so it's going to be Green King out. Loki's out at the moment. Loki's only in 16th.
Loki out. He is.
Yeah, he's out on a hot lap.
He's 4 tenths up.
Oh. Good lap. Good first sector. I think that's purple, isn't it? Yeah. Zombies is out and Mr. Tado is out. So it's all eyes on Loki, see if he can knock Ruction out. He only needs to improve by what's that? A tenth and a bit?
Where's Ruction's AI? Yeah, Ruction's AI is in the way, so that's a good thing.
Loki is 6 tenths up going into his goal. Don't invalidate. Oh,
that's a
nearly invalidates
nice...
on the entry. He almost cut that. But this is looking good for Loki. It looks like it's going to put him around the bottom part of the top 10, maybe around P9 where Legend is. But it should safely put him through as long as he doesn't invalidate on the exit of Parabolica, which he doesn't, and he's going to cross the line to set a 1 minute 20.2, which puts him 10th exactly.
Good field from 1st to 11th, has to be said.
Yeah, very, very close. Well, first,
Green
yeah,
King doesn't need
11th.
to set a lap, but I think he's going to do it out of pride. He goes 10th.
1st to 12th. Chalupa only 14th. Interesting.
Yeah, he was very lucky actually.
Yeah, Apollo as well, 15th, just makes it in. Yeah, it looks like Stewart has got good pace as well as Halo, so he might finally have a different winner in Division 2. That isn't Alfie or Nicholas. Who are we waiting for? Is it Ruction's AI going round? Yeah, look at that, as Bradford says as well. Really close, just in Q1
Yeah.
alone. Stewart and Halo's at the fastest laps of 119.819. And the top four all within the same tenth of each other, with Nicholas and Alfie being 3, 3, and 4. At Bradford in his first race with us, really, as a reserve in P5, good result for him. Bonge in P6, P-Bent 7th, Teddy 8th, Legend 9th, and Green King 10th. With the 3 guys going out of the session being Ruction in the Renault, Zombez in the Red Bull, and Mr. Tado in the Williams. Yeah, top 12, 4 attempts. It's going to be very interesting for who makes it into Q3. You there, Butler?
I'm still here.
Very,
Strategy-wise,
quiet.
I don't think there's another strat other than soft medium. To be honest, to be fair.
No, it's quite a simple strategy in terms of distract. Tire wear's not too high. It's literally just soft medium or medium soft. Of course, if you get in a crash on lap 1, you can put on the hards, but the hards around here are pretty atrocious. But we don't know if it's going to rain or not in the race, do we? So
No, that's very true. I think it might possibly be with how like.
got a few people jumping out on the mediums.
Interesting. I think if it was a wet race, unless the rain's coming later.
It might be a rain at the end of a race, rain at the end kind of race, which will spice it up a little. Yeah, we've got Green King on the mediums. And Loki on the mediums as well. Legend on the mediums, on the hot lap, and Apollo. So both the racing points going for the alternate strategy. To be honest, I don't reckon they're going to get in the top 10 on the mediums, because as soon as one person does a lap on the softs, they all do it. Really, that's how it normally works.
It's a domino effect. It is a dry race apparently.
Dry race, nice. It should be, of course, if there's no damage and accidents into the first chicane on lap 1, then it should be a simple one-stop.
Yeah, soft medium, obviously, unless an early safety car comes out, and then it is the soft hards, because the hards can go pretty much all the laps.
Oh yeah, easy. Who have we got going on the lap first? We've got a... Who have we got going? Is that a... It's a... What's the car? Alfa Romeo, there we go. Both the Alfa Romeos, Teddy and P-Bents. As Teddy is going to do a 26.2 Sector 1, obviously both these guys on the softs. P-Bent's a few tenths slower, 26.4. As Bonge gets out the way. They go through Lesmo 2 now. Teddy takes it perfectly, but runs a bit wide and invalidates. P-Bent does the exact...
As his teammate, but doesn't invalidate.
That was just as wide as what Teddy did.
That was just as wide, and didn't invalidate. Unbelievable.
Good game.
Anyway, it's almost like one Alfa Romeo to another. It's seamless.
Pretty much.
This track is notoriously very difficult on a pad. It has to be said. It's probably the most difficult track on a pad.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to later of our race.
I'm
going to invalidate so many times.
Yeah.
As P-Bents will be the first to set a hot lap and does a 20.0. I think that's what he did in Q1, I think. So very, very similar lap times as Legend. 20.8, you can see the difference.
but he's on the mediums, so just Loki. Oh no, it's not. It's Halo. Oh no, it's not. It's my start. No, it's Bonge. No. Apollo slow him right down, and he's letting Loki by, who will be finishing his lap. Obviously, Loki. I think he was 11th in Q1, but it was all very close.
I mean,
anyway,
the top 12 were in
the
top 12 were in 4 tenths, so you can't really gauge much from that, other than the fact that they're all really closely matched. As Marstar was purple sector 2 on the softs, that's going to be maybe dipping into the 19s. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we'll see an 18 today, or? 18s are very, very quick.
No. I think we'll see a low 19. But I don't think we'll see an 18.
Marstar,
Marstar beats him by 1,000 quicker. This is going to be a close.
This is going to be very close, I can tell.
Anyway, the fastest man in Q1 was Stewart. Well, I say it was him. It was him, and who tied him? Was it Halo?
It was Halo, yeah.
Halo tied him.
Both with a 19.8.
Oh, love to see Stewart win a race. He hasn't won a race all season. I think he deserves one soon.
He'll be a worthy winner if he does win the race. I think everyone will be very happy.
He'll be a popular winner, put it this way.
As here comes Halo, 20.8, fastest on the mediums.
Very similar to Legend though, so it might have been a very good lap from Legend, has to be said. Anyway, here comes Bonge, 19.8. That's quick.
It's like 19.8 is going to be the quick laps, because nobody's dipped into a 19.7 yet. We've had like 6 people in a 19.8 so far.
Well, not yet, guys. Who do you think is going to get pole this race? I'm gonna back Stewart.
You think it's going to be Stewart?
Yeah, I'll back him.
Ooh.
I'll back him.
Honestly,
he's all over the place.
Honestly, I couldn't say until we get into Q3. It's so close right now.
He's got to be lucky he doesn't disqualify here.
Oh yeah, Stewart binned it. Oh
yeah, he lost it at
the exit of Ascari. Very lucky not to TD, really. He was a slide boy. Anyway, Green King is the next one on the hot lap, also on the mediums. I always pick what fitted tyres they fitted.
Yep, goes through Ascari, doesn't spin.
Stewart's tyres are going to be cooked though as well.
Stewart needs to pit. I think he's on the mediums really, so I think he's messed up his tyres a little bit in terms of his strategy.
Anyway, here comes Green King to the line. Fastest medium time so far is a 20.8 set by Halo and
20.8.
20.8. This is a ridiculous qualifying.
This is going to be insanely close.
Stewart sets an absolute stonker of a lap. 159 dead.
Anyway, Alfie, the man who is on form at the moment, he's had 2 wins from the past 3 races, and the race he didn't win was a second. So here he comes to the line. 20.8 is the fastest medium time. I think he's going to beat that.
20.3.
Half a second quicker. Stewart, the marker is laid down for you, buddy. Anyway, we're going to stay on board with Stewart as everyone is in the pits. He is a 10th down on his personal best. He did set a 26.5, which I don't know if the mediums are that bad. Obviously, his tyres are going to be cooked like a blooming oven, mate. Anyway, into the second Lesmo. Very easy
Alfie's
to just get it wrong, but with the DRS open.
Alfie's first sector was a 26.4, so Stewart's not off. He's on the pace.
He's just 10th off. Yeah, well, his first attempt at it
was fast. Anyway, here he goes. He's almost matching his time he set on the previous lap. He doesn't spin this time, but he very nearly does. That curve is going to cause a lot of accidents, I think, as Loki is fitting on the soft tyres.
I think we're definitely going to see a safety car this race. Definitely.
I think so too, or at least a monster smash that should bring out a safety car in real life, put it that way. Anyway, here comes Stewart to the line. He's been a bit scruffy actually towards the back end of this lap, and that shows in the lap time.
21.1, that's not safe.
He was scruffy. I think he needs to put the softs on. He was very scruffy that race. Obviously, Stewart did get pole in Zandvoort.
He did.
Which
I think, yeah, Nicholas is going to be next. All these guys now are on hot laps. It's going to be Nicholas first, and then it's going to be Apollo, followed by Bradford and Teddy. Here comes Nicholas into Parabolica, misses the apex. I don't know if that's the normal line or not, but they all seem to be missing the apex of Parabolica.
Because I'm not sure either. Nicholas goes fastest on the medium runners.
That's 1 second exactly quicker.
Hollow 20.6. Bradford up the mediums as well, and he's gonna hold it tight to the right hand side and do a 20.9 10th. That's not safe. Teddy on the softs. What's Teddy gonna do? Holds it also to the right hand side. There we go.
19.5. That is a big
Fastest lap of the day so far.
Teddy has won a race. He won in Monaco.
It'll be Chalupa next, I believe.
For Ascari now. Considering he's on a pad, I think he's driving actually all right.
It's just the McLaren's left to do laps now, but both of them are on laps. Corn's just started his and going through sector 1.
Here comes Chalupa really tight to the line. This is looking a very good lap. Splits Alfie and Nicholas.
That's Corn. Really messed up that oh, I don't know what the chicane's called. The second chicane.
Second one. The second one.
Oh, loses it through Lesmo 1 as well.
Ah, he's all over the place.
Yeah. Got time. Keeps it out the wall, which is the main thing. As Bond says in chat, locking up the rears into turn 1 is not great fun, not gonna lie. Turning left for a right-hander is way to go. I imagine that's what he said. Brake bias, I think, then.
Would you say Alfie's fitting a pair of set?
It's gonna be...
I think everyone from safe. I think Bond and Teddy will be alright. Great.
I think low is not safe.
Well, I feel like some people can up the pace, possibly, but I think the track's getting...
Hello, Latin chat.
The track is getting grippy, being 3 times quicker than what the quickest lap was in what was it? Q1 for anyone in this section. Father Corn is I can tell his pad movements there.
Wheel on the gravel, we don't want to do that.
He's the only one who's actually out on track other than Stuart, who was fastest in Q1.
Corn's not invalidate proof if he doesn't invalidate. Yeah, morning Platinum, hello.
Morning.
Morning.
How long have you been here, Platt? I don't know. Oh, very nice. Ascari. And he cuts. And he's out of fuel. He should be alright.
If I was him, I'd pit. I'd pit
if I was him. But anyway, if you want to do a hot lap now, I think this would be the perfect time to do it. I think it's a bit too late in the session, but you could possibly do it for Q3 would be better.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave it for Q3 as Corn's got a pit anyway.
Yeah.
Point. The very rare point in Division 2 where nobody... Okay, well, as I say that, Stuart just goes on a hot lap now. Stuart's only 13th.
He was all over the place. He was all over the place.
He should be, and he should definitely improve. I think his lap previously was on the mediums.
That was a nice turn 1 and 2, has to be said. He got a lot of traction. He didn't seem to lose time on the slide in.
If you look at this, ninth downwards all did their lap on the mediums. So if they put on the softs, they will definitely improve if they don't invalidate. So I really reckon Nicholas, Chalupa and Alfie are not safe. Saying that, Chalupa...
Oh yeah, the times they've currently set are not safe.
Yeah, everyone's on the softs. Everyone's on the softs.
Apart from Nicholas.
Yeah, oh, Nicholas is to the left.
Chalupa's retired, by the way. Not Chalupa, Father Corn.
Oh, not enough.
This is, I have to admit, I've watched Stuart's lap the entire way, and this is looking a very strong lap.
Hopefully we'll put him in the top 10, maybe join Teddy on the front row.
Nicholas retires. Nicholas takes the gamble. Poor parabolica from Stuart.
That's interesting. Nicholas makes it through. 19.7.
That's a good lap. Considering the issues he had, that's a very good lap from Stuart.
Yeah, I reckon Nicholas has done the wrong move there already. Stuart's beaten him. But even Chalupa and Alfie are also out on the softs, so Nicholas.
Is it just me, guys, or is it soft medium the strat? It's not soft hard, is it?
No, it's soft medium or medium soft.
It is soft medium.
Yeah.
I think Teddy can retire. I think Teddy's safe.
Bradford
is 7 temps up. Yep, we're both
Legends
on it.
up as well. Well, I've got time for another lap as well, so
think Stewart. I don't think Marstyle's safe with Chalupa and Alfie both on the softs. I think no one's safe.
What's Legend
from
going to
fourth
do?
down.
Apollo hasn't left the pits, by the way, so Apollo is out. Legend P2.
Good lap from Legend.
Bradford
P2. Okay, Nicholas is in trouble.
Nicholas is in big trouble.
Is in big trouble. Well, if Alfie and Chalupa beat him, he's got one more person to rise him, and I think Halo's got a very good chance of it.
They're both on hot laps.
I think Bonge is fine.
Chalupa is 7 tenths up.
Oh, he's taken a Scary beautiful. Oh, he just that's alright, he should be fine.
Green King's not had a great lap on his softs.
Alfie's half a second up. He's all the laps set. I
think Chalupa is going to set the fastest lap I think we're going to see today.
This is looking good. 19.2.
Excellent lap.
Alfie's just
Green
following
King.
him now. The two rivals.
10th for Green King.
He improves.
Alfie's out.
Alfie
slows down, but he still makes it in anyway.
Why?
I don't know. I think he wants to set us outside the top 10. Loki's up by 6 tenths. That's not enough.
Will he knock Nicholas out? Nicholas is out.
Halo goes P2. Loki's going to go 13th.
13th.
P-Vents now. P-Vents is not on a lap, and he's only...
P-Vents
is in, yeah.
So the big shock is Nicholas tries to get through on the mediums and is out. But I don't know what Alfie was doing, braking at the end there.
Well, he made it in anyway, so his plan to... I don't think his plan worked. It was.
No, he wasn't. He wouldn't have been safe if he braked. So I don't think starting in the middle, especially at Monza, is the brightest idea. I'll be honest. But anyway, Halo gets second place in the session again. Chalupa though lays down a marker and goes to Chalupa is the man to watch.
19.2. Good lap.
It'd be a big win for him. But there you go, guys. A bit more widespread than it was in Q1, but I think people were getting their panic laps in, to be honest. So King Chalupa tops the timesheets, 1.5 tenths quicker than Halo in second. Teddy with a very strong lap in P3. Bradford in P4. 3 tenths off the pace. Legend in P5, a good performance from Legend. Stewart in P6, hoping to see a bit more from Stewart, hopefully. Alfie in P7, tried to slow on the line, don't know what for. Bonge, 8th quickest. Style, 9th quickest. And P-Bents gets in by the skin of his teeth, 10th quickest. All of them will be starting on the softs.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nicholas is out in Q2, the big shock. But we'll start 11th and we'll have fresh tyres and free tyre choice at the start. Whereas all these guys currently in Q3 right now will have to start on the softs. And 1 softs at that. I think Green King also mentioned as well in Discord that he pretty much did the whole of the first sector in 0 ERS. That's probably why he didn't improve as much as he should have. Easy mistake to make. But yeah, unfortunately Green King out as well. But we know he could have gone a bit faster. Loki unfortunately went out. Father Korn couldn't get a proper lap in. And who was the last guy?
Oh, they're all leaving the pits now.
Someone else. Someone, whoever it was, couldn't make it.
I know, do you want to do your hot lap on Chalupa?
Oh wow, everyone's jumping out. Okay.
Oh my god, this is...
I mean, I've got a choice now. I'm sport for choice, really.
Oh, hang on. Whoa! Chalupa just annihilated the chicane. Oops.
7 people have left pits just in a row.
That's one way to get away with the of the thing.
We've got a lot of viewers right now, guys. Thank you very much for jumping in, as always, every single week. Me and Butler really do appreciate it.
Yep.
But what do you reckon? We haven't gone through yet. Who do you think is going to get pole? Top 3.
Chalupa, Stewart.
Chat, you can
Stewart,
say
Alfie.
as well.
I'm going to say Chalupa, Stewart, Alfie, or Chalupa, Alfie, Stewart. One of them. I think Chalupa's going to get pole.
I'm going to say Teddy, Chalupa, Stewart.
It's an interesting one, guys. Who do you think is going to get pole or the top 3? Please leave your answers in the chat. Anyway, you can. You've missed your hot lap spot.
That's alright, I'll do it to... I'll carry on with Chalupa, it's fine. As he goes through the Curva Grande, the long, easy right-hander. Yeah, you want to brake for the second chicane at around the 100-meter board down to 3rd gear, which he does. Cut the left-hander a tiny bit and jump over the curve on the right. Down to the Lesmo 1, you've got to drop it down to 5th gear, keep it as tight as possible to the apex. Run not too wide, and then Lesmo 2, difficult corner, cut as much of the curve as you can. Don't run too wide because it will invalidate you. Opening DRS, going down the back straight, which, well, goes down and then goes straight up and into Ascari. Drop down to 5th gear, cut as much of that as you can, hold it as tight as you can to the right and try and avoid the curve there on the left. The Chalupa messes up a little bit. And now he's just got another straight as he goes down towards Parabolica. Drop it into 5th gear, misses the apex, but gets some power as quick as you can so he hugs to the right hand side and dives for a line and does a 19.1, and he could improve on that as well because he messed up Ascari.
Teddy pits. Halo does a 19.5. Peebles does a 19.4. Okay, these times are tumbling. Here comes Legend. Oh, he's invalidated.
Stewart's next. No, Alfie.
It's Bradford.
Bradford's invalidated.
I'm gonna. Oh yes. Okay. Come on, Stewart. Come on, Stewart. He goes, takes a wide line into Parabolica.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's looking well. Well, it was. 19.
Was looking good.
7. Alfie. Oh, that's close.
Wow.
Oof.
Orange. 19.6.
Oof. This is getting a bit too soft. Anyway, Style is starting.
Bradford and Teddy invalidated on their hot laps, and Legend has not actually left the pitch yet.
No, Legend pit. Legend has just pit.
Oh really? I don't think he left.
No, he did. Invalidated.
That's my style then, unless everyone else is going for 2 laps. Events might be. I don't know, he's invalidated.
Styles 2 temps down on Chalupa.
I want to see what the fastest in sector 1 is.
It's a 20.8, I think, from Chalupa I saw.
Chalupa has a 26.0 sector 1.
Did I say 20.8?
Hang on. Wow, Alfie. Okay, Alfie's got a lot of time to gain. Chalupa done a 26.0 sector 1. Alfie a 26.4. Yeah. Halo actually has the fastest sector 1, I believe. Yeah, Halo does a 26.075 and Chalupa does a... Oh no, Chalupa's got it by 6,000. It's 26.069.
Well, maybe Alfie's got a... Oh, that surprised me with Alfie. I mean, unless he didn't see, but
yeah, 4 attempts in, what? A straight, a long curve straight and a chicane. That's a lot. Time to lose.
Style sets the exact same lap as Stewart and somehow goes ahead of Stewart. Oh, I don't know with this game. I just don't know anymore, Taz.
You don't know anymore. Sometimes it's better not to know. It's a surprise.
So Legend's the only one on an outlap at the moment, followed by Bradford.
Yeah, Bradford just left the pits. And Teddy has as well, I think. No P-bets.
I have to admit, I've just seen Legend through Ascari and he took it beautifully.
Clearly a strong point.
On a pad as well.
Yep, good point.
This is... But shame he was on an outlap.
Well, Legend's got actually got quite a lot of pace around here.
I think everyone seems to have decent now. Anyway, Legend down into turn 1. These chicanes are where you lose the most amount of time, I feel. Because the curbs are so deadly.
Legend doing sector 1, 26.1 off on the pace.
Oh, that wasn't the best.
P-Benz just started his lap as
A
well.
little bit too late. I wouldn't worry too much if you get on the gravel, to be honest. You don't, in terms of the grand scheme of things, you don't lose too much time. There's a bit of a numpty thing. He's on the grass. Oh dear.
Oh, doesn't invalidate.
I mean, this isn't going to be a good lap. See what Bradford does in sector. Oh, no. Events.
P-Benz. Oh, Legend invalidates.
P-Benz is competitive as well, 26-1 in sector 1.
Bradford 26.1 in sector 1.
Keep an eye on Alfie's sector 1 when he leaves. That's what I want to see. If he doesn't improve by much, he might be just very bad in sector 1. I doubt it.
But yeah, Terry.
P-Benz is 4 temps
wow.
up. P-Benz could snatch
Where'd
pole
that
here.
come from?
Here he
Whoa.
comes. This could be a snatch for pole
An
here,
18.
guys.
Can this be an 18? Where did that come from?
Well, clearly he's showed evidently a lot of pace. Here comes P-Benz.
This is
rounding the
an 18.
final
This has been
corner.
an insane lap from P-Benz.
Here we go. P-Benz. Here he
P-Benz.
comes. I don't. It's an 18.
It's an
18.
18.
That's a
Oh my
huge
god,
lap.
where did that come from?
Here comes Bradford. That's a huge lap from P-Benz. That's
What
3
was
times
that
quicker
accent?
than anyone. Bradford goes 4th quickest.
Here comes Bradford.
Bradford.
Oh, Stuart invalidates.
Stuart invalidates. No, Stuart,
18.8.
come on. 18.8, guys. What do you think
Jesus,
about
P-Benz.
that? 18.8. He's been gradually getting quicker, and the results have showed. He's produced a hell of a result there out of that session. Anyway, Stuart will be starting his flying lap. Is Bradford on another lap, by the way? He's not.
He's not even been anywhere near the 19, oh, the low 19s.
No,
And
not
then all
really.
of a sudden he
Here
just
comes
does an
Stuart.
18.8 out of nowhere.
That's a ridiculous lap. That's 1 second quicker than what fastest time in Q1 was.
Yeah,
Unless he got a draft.
he did not. He's all on his own.
I did think he was. Anyway, come on, Stuart. I want to see Stuart do well. Anyway, who's that on the left? Is that Teddy? That is Teddy. Come on, Stuart. Oh, dear. I think it's looking good for Stuart. Have to be honest.
Because on a hot
Chalupa
lap.
started his lap, by the way. I think it's worth
perfect
pointing
time.
out. Bonge is a 2 temps up on his personal best. Yellow flags in sector. It's a fuel thing. What about Chalupa? Chalupa's a 10th up. 25.9.
25.9 sector 1.
That's
wow.
a huge one. And that's a beautiful sector 1 chicane, sorry.
I think Bond
is
is going to be
looking-
next. Was no Stuart.
Well,
Stuart's
Stuart
2
was
temps
2
up.
temps down in sector 1. But he's 2 temps up.
Yeah, 2 temps up.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame if he does a really good lap. So he was 2 temps down on his personal best in sector 1. I've got to keep an eye on this Stuart and Bonge thing. Bonge is a 10th up, but he's invalidated. And I've missed Chalupa. Chalupa invalidates!
Fourth for
That is
Stuart.
huge. Here comes Alfie. Now, this is the big
Bonge
important
invalidates.
one. Alfie is going through sector 1 now. We'll have to see how far he was off the pace. He set a 26.4, 25.9 was the fastest from Chalupa. He's
Yeah,
only
2
2
temps up.
temps up. It's not the most competitive. He's 2 temps down in
What did
sector 1. but that
P-Benz
was
do? What did P-Benz do in sector 1? I want to see.
I don't know.
P-Benz in
I
sector
don't
1 at
know.
26.1. His middle sector was where he was quick, and he did a 26.1 middle sector.
And he's going out again, and I don't think he's going to have enough time to set another lap. So
Yeah.
unless he's out there to give Teddy a draft,
Yeah, P-Benz was 3 temps quicker than anybody in sector 2.
here we go. Yeah. P-Benz was
That's
what?
P-Benz was 3 temps quicker than anybody else in sector 2. As Alfie is
Alfie's
2.5 temps
improved
up.
by-
This is going to be close.
This won't be enough. This won't be enough.
It's going to be
P-Benz
close.
Oh, Stuart goes 4th fastest. That's worth pointing out, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know if you said that.
yeah, I did.
Sorry, I'm all getting caught up here.
It's going to be close with Alfie.
30
Is
seconds
he going to make
left
that
in the
Tofosi wild as he drives to the line? He's going to do an 18.8.
Eight.
An
Oh, he's done
18.8.
an 18.8, but doesn't match it. Chalupa's a 10th up on his personal best. He's
7.5
1.4
up.
He doesn't
Oh,
cut
misses
Ascari,
it up.
but he's a bit shaky.
Stewart's going for one last run, just makes
Stewart's
it to the
going
line.
for one more blast.
Bonge is done.
Teddy goes fastest.
Teddy in 18.5. Where did
That's
that
a
come from?
ridiculous lap from Teddy. What about Legend? Legend just ends it all. Legend decides to end
Legend
it.
just ends it all.
Teddy annihilates the field.
Halo
Chalupa
validates.
does improve, but not by enough. Teddy has taken his second pole of the season. What can Stewart do? Stewart's a 10th up. I mean, he's got 8 temps to find. I don't think that time will be beaten, to be honest.
I think it's just
18.5.
Stewart left, if I'm honest.
Alfie
Halo's
won't- yeah,
invalidated. Bonge is done.
What about Style?
Styles
It's
won
just
that.
Stewart left. Stewart is a 10th and a half up on his personal best. Come on, Stewart. Oh, that was a nice Lesmo too, I hope.
All eyes on
My
Stewart.
star
What's he going
retires,
to
so
do?
it's all eyes on Stewart. Here he comes. Oh, he's out of fuel!
Oh, well, that
He's
is
out of
it.
fuel, so Teddy...
Alfa Romeo 1-2.
You did call Teddy for pole. I
did.
don't think you expect... It is an Alfa Romeo 1-2. Teddy and P-Bents lock out the front row.
Wow, they've got a big advantage if they work together during the
Alfie
race.
is
They
in
can have a
P3. I think
big
Stewart
advantage.
could have possibly gone quicker, but I don't think an 18.5 is going to be beaten.
That's insane. I don't think that's. I'm not even going to beat that in D1. Nowhere
That's
near.
1/10 off my time trial
That
time.
is 2 temps quicker than my time trial.
Ouch. Stewart crosses the line.
You weren't even expecting it. You weren't even on board with him. I was more shocked about P-Bence's lap. I don't know where that came from.
I mean, I'm still shocked about Teddy's time. That is a ridiculous time. We didn't even watch it, and we just see Teddy
No, we just
cross the line.
forgot he existed.
Bless him. What a lap from Teddy. That has laid down a marker to everyone. That is ridiculous time. But we've got to go now.
He just puts the yep in Discord. Anyway, Teddy leads an Alfa Romeo 1-2. Teddy and P-Benz
No, he said yep to
absolutely.
you, saying Teddy.
Teddy absolutely well, Alfa Romeo is taking a front row lockout, I believe, as well. Yeah, Alfie P3, so it's a Ferrari. Ferrari power 1-2-3. Chalupa in P4. Stewart P5. Bradford on his debut P6. Halo P7, Bonge a P8, and Lifestyle also on his debut in P9, and Legend unable to get a lap in, unfortunately, in P10. Bradford in chat, I am seeing that lap.
I'll be seeing that lap.
I'll be seeing that lap. I love how we knew that where that was from straight away.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, well, Teddy says, "Don't even ask how I did that lap. We're gonna ask him in the podium interviews if he gets on the podium."
Hopefully.
You know it's a dry race, and we know the strategy. What do you reckon is going to be
Soft
the top 3?
3. I'm going to say 5 Clown, because I know he'll react now in chat if I say that. No, on a serious note, I'm going to say... I mean, I've got to back Teddy here, but I think he's going to get a lot of penalties.
You reckon?
I think Teddy will win on track if he doesn't make a mistake. I think on raw pace, I think Teddy will win. I'm going to say... Oh, this is going to be a good race.
I think P-Benz is going to be a one to watch as well. Stewart's normally also really good on penalties, so I think he's going to be one to watch too.
You know what? I'm going to go Teddy, Alfie, Stewart. I'm going to back Stewart here. I think Stewart's got pace left in the tank.
As they're already setting off for their formation lap. What tyres people are on further down the order? So we've got Nicholas, Green King, and Loki, 11th, 12th, and 13th on the mediums. Apollo and Father Corn, 14th and 15th on the softs. Ruction, P16 on the mediums. Zombez, P17 on the softs, and Mr. Tado, P18 on the mediums. 18 for 18 though for today. It's a very nice full grid. I reckon, I'm going to say it now, I reckon it's going to be a safety car lap 1. And I reckon we're going to see quite a few people drive on the hards.
Guys, what do you guys think is going to be the outcome at turn 1? Will we have a clean turn 1? 18 drivers. I'll have to admit, I wouldn't want to be in Nicholas's shoes. But Alfa Romeo locking out the front row.
I mean, hopefully they work together. I mean, we saw what happened in what race was it, which they didn't work? Austria, when they were 1-2, they weren't working together,
No, but
and
that was
that
because
really
Alfie
kind of
was spin.
cost them the race a little bit.
Yeah, they've got to
but
work together.
It's
here.
more important on this track because it's all about
Course.
slipstream and DRS, and if they break away from the pack, they need to work together. But of course, it all depends what happens on the start.
How do you think? I'm going to say, how do you think Nicholas is going to do?
Alternate strategy on the mediums. They're going to take a little while to warm up. He doesn't really do the best.
An early safety car would
yeah,
really
he
ruin
struggles
it,
on lap 1. Really, I think he tries to keep out of trouble. So I think
Anyway,
I think Nicholas will finish P5.
Love it, chat. Chat is lit, always active as ever, even though we've got so many bloody viewers.
Hello, 5.
Anyway. Where do you think Alfie's going to do? Do you think Alfie's going to get past these two soon, or...?
Well, he needs to, really.
Chalupa's got more in the tank. I know Chalupa has, because I think everyone really has a bit more of pace than they're showing. Like Stewart, for instance. Like, Stewart really didn't mess his laps up. But anyway, lining up on the grid.
As did Legend. Legend's got more pace than P10. So...
Yeah, well...
Let's hope they keep it clean.
Anyway, they're lining up on the grid. It is it's weird to see Alfa Romeo on the front row, just locking them out. Hopefully we get a good camera angle. We will once the lights come on. We do. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Italian Grand Prix. It looks like P-Benz has had a better launch off the line, and I think he's already jumped Teddy
They're all
into
in
turn 1.
overtake immediately.
Yep, and it looks like it's going to be down into turn 1.
Keep it clean, guys.
Teddy hangs it round the outside, but P-Benz will have the better traction going down into... I don't know what the name of the
clean
corner
turn.
is.
It's a clean first corner.
Yeah, biggest gainer was probably...
Alfie
Stewart's
on
down to
P-Benz. Alfie's going to hit ahead. And slots in front.
Yeah, very clean, but P-Benz has a look. Oh,
Spins it on his
P-Benz is
own.
round!
Oh,
Ghosted.
bit unsafe doing that, but it's luckily he
luckily
ghosted.
Ghosting's there.
If he didn't ghost, that would have been a big penalty.
Apollo's
Apollo
down in
spun it.
18th. Yellow flags in sector 2. Someone else has gone. I think it's Green King. Oh my god, this is carnage.
It is Green King is
P-Benz
going. P-Benz is down to 14th.
Oh, what a shame.
Nicholas only up one position.
Styles up to 6th. But a fairly clean...
Loki and Nicholas side by side through a Scari. This is not going to be safe. Oh my, they're still going side by
Both on
side.
the
Zombez is
mediums.
going to make it 3 wide nearly.
Oh my god.
Ruction's right there as well. And P-Benz. Oh, it's like a 5 car.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, keep it clean, guys.
Okay, that was fairly clean. Teddy still leads, but Alfie is giving him a bit of pressure, and timing's
Timing's already messing up. Okay, it's 3 wide in the front.
Alfie and Teddy are side by side.
It's 3 wide on the front straight. Loki, Nicholas, and who's that? Zombez.
Alfie takes the lead.
Nicholas loses 2 positions. Zombez is ghosted. Oh, Nicholas gets hit from behind. Okay, this is chaos. What is... Go on, timings. Go on, timings.
Oh! Chalupa's round! Chalupa's
He's
collided
round.
with Teddy! Chalupa's collided with Teddy into the second chicane. They've
Oh,
both
no.
lost it. They've both sent round. I just caught it. And they've come out, I think, in about 9th.
That's just gifted it to Alfie. Completely gifted it.
Alfie was already passed, and that means Stewart is up to P2. Ledger, Bonge is in the wall, is it? Or is it Style? It's
Styles
Style.
in the wall and out. It's virtual safety car.
Ruction's all over the place. What on earth? Oh, but
Oh,
VSC.
Style on his debut race crashes on lap 3. I've done that before as well. I've crashed in that wall in a league race before. I know what it's like.
I'm loving these timing screens. They should sort themselves out
Apollo
now.
put it on the hards. That's interesting.
Yeah, it'll go to the end. Unbelievably, love timing screens between Stuart
Come
and
on,
Alfie.
timing screens. There we go. Bradford is in P3 on his debut.
VSC has ended. No one picked up a drive-through, but Bradford seemed to have the better launch on Stuart. Alfie has already picked up made a 3-second lead as Chalupa pits, and this is huge for the championship. I
It
don't
is
know
huge
what
for the
happened.
championship. Yeah, this is also it's good for Stuart as well.
Well, he needs Alfie to fall now, but Alfie has got a huge lead.
And it's gaining as well because Bradford is fighting Stuart.
Safety car is necessary for Chalupa now if he wants his
Eddie's
championship to be...
P7, so he's not lost too many places.
No. Chalupa
Nicholas
picked
is
up the wing
stuck.
damage.
Nicholas seems to be stuck actually in a bit of traffic. Struggling to get past Loki. Loki's the leading runner on the mediums right now. Granted, there's only
Teddy
3
picks
of
up
them.
a warning, penalty, sorry. And that is why I didn't think Teddy would possibly win due to penalties. I thought he'd win on track, but I did say Teddy,
So,
I thought I'd back him.
Both the Alfa Romeos who started P1 and P2 are now sitting P7 and P11 by lap 3.
It's not gone well for Alfa Romeo.
No.
Alfie had a very good launch coming actually out of turn 2, and he was alongside him.
He played it very well. He managed to box P-Vents in as he was following his teammate.
And he is pulling away now, sets the fastest lap of the race. Stuart can't match it. Is anyone else going to match it? Possibly Teddy. And the weave of the DRS. Halo's up to 4th, by the way. I think Alfie has got a bit of a blessing here that his teammate is putting on heavy pressure towards Stuart as Nicholas finally gets past Loki.
Yep, Taz says show tyres. Butler.
Apologies. I took it off just because it was taking up a lot of
Halo
screen
on
at the start.
Bradford doesn't really defend it.
But
And it puts Halo up into P3. They're all falling. They're all losing time to Alfie. So I think Alfie is just checking out now. Oh, apparently Style had a bug.
Oh, is it where you clip the wall and then your tyre just disintegrates? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
I know,
you've
it's like-
experienced this sort of...
Unfortunately,
First time?
that's how the game is. Style.
Has anyone got the first time there? It's a bit of a train here from Stuart to Bonge in P6.
But yeah, the championship leader of Chalupa down in P14. It's
Looks like
good for.
is that
It's
Mr.
good.
Taddo?
It's good for Bonge. It's good for Stuart, and it's good for Alfie in terms of the championship fight, as well as Teddy. You can't count Teddy out yet.
Oh, Nicholas is going to get past Zombez.
Yeah.
And P-Bents does get past Loki.
Yeah, Style had that. Style had the thing where the wheel just pops off.
Oh, first time. Stuart is pulling away from Halo, but not enough, and he
Legend
can't catch
on Bradford.
Alfie. Oh my god.
Legend.
I'm going to go on to exterior camera. Legend dives up the inside of Bradford
No contact. Keeping it clean. Good job.
and hangs it, and he's got a lot of traction, and he holds
Oh,
Bonge
Bonge.
up really.
Oh,
Yeah,
side
he
by
didn't
side
have
of
the
Bradford.
best
Bradford is falling
Bradford
down.
Yeah, he was on the cusp of getting P2, but now he's falling well down the order. He's down to 6th. He was
As long as he
4th.
stays in the DRS train, he'll be fine.
Chalupa sets the fastest lap on the hards. Oh, no, he's not. He's on the softs. I do apologise. He's going for a 2-stop. I mean, he's got to bank on a safety car for that to work.
Yeah, unlucky Style, man. You did have
Legend's gone very wide.
you did have the pace. You got into Q3 straight away in this. So well done. Just carry it on for next week.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is carnage. Bonge and Legend are side by side into Ascari.
Bonge with a brilliant. Was that round the outside?
It was a defensive move, I think. Legend had a really
They're
bad
out of
exit
DRS.
out.
They're out of the DRS train.
Now Stuart and Halo are going to have to run, but Legend is going to have a look into Parabolica, and he will have DRS, so might not be worth it. Just
Eddie's
get a
now
better
put this
launch.
train up now.
Yeah. Alfie's gained a 5-second lead to Stuart. And I think only a mistake now is going to cost Alfie a chance at victory. Bradford had a look at Legend, but Legend coincidentally had a look as well at Bonge. So Bradford really had to extend wide as Nicholas does get past. Nicholas is well down the order. How far is he on his championship rival? He's 13.4 seconds down on his championship rival. I'm not saying that for the memes. Chalupa again says the fastest lap. It looks like Chalupa had a lot of pace.
Yeah, Nicholas gets past Zombez and hopefully now he can lead this train towards this massive battle for P2. It's like Stewart's actually just eking out of DRS.
P. Benson Zombez are side by side.
Against
Obviously, these two are good friends.
P2, not friends anymore.
I think P. Benz actually clipped the inside of the barrier and it spun him round. It didn't look like he hit Zombez. Anyway, Bradford is right behind Legend. I would like to point out that Stewart has actually pulled a gap to Halo to get him out of DRS, but he needs to get the hammer down if he wants to catch Alfie. He needs a victory, Stewart.
Looking at just looking at all these guys' DRSs, Bond 70, almost 80%.
Bradford's on 70. It looks like Legend has used a lot of ERS. What about Teddy? Teddy's got a lot of pace, so Teddy still could provide a factor in this race.
Teddy has got a lot of pace. I think he's just biding his time at the moment. He can still get a podium. As Nicholas has actually now pulled out of the DRS of Zombez and Loki. Horn is right with Loki as well for the battle for P10, the final point.
I think the guys on the softs are going to be pitting about lap 11. Oh, Legend's taken a lot of curb. It seemed to work, really.
Yeah, Stewart can't pull away, look.
No, he's lost a lot of ground, actually. He was out of the DRS.
Loki and Corn. Corn goes wide. Loki gets the move done. Or redone, and gets himself back up into P10.
Bradford's right behind Legend. It is the DRS. Ooh, bit of a lock-up.
Yeah, Bradford's on 100%.
Oh, Legend's lost so much ground.
Yeah, Bradford's on 100%. Halo on Stewart.
Had issues at Italy. Seems to be a recurring theme, to be honest.
Alfie's just completely gone. Oh wow, Stewart pits. It's early.
Stewart pits. That must be for the hards. That must be.
Maybe, if it is, that's the wrong strategy, I think, because hards around here are not
Mediums.
very good. There you go.
21 laps on the mediums.
It's going to be close.
Well, the predicted... This would be a monster undercut.
Bond and Halo have now pulled away from fourth. It will be a monster undercut. I don't know if he's going to get 6 seconds of an undercut after Alfie, but... Oh, as Bond does really well through the second chicane. Gains on Halo. As now Bradford is using his ERS, finally using his ERS to try and get back in that DRS, and he does, he gets it. Brings Legend with him.
If there's one word to describe this Grand Prix so far, DRS train.
I mean, I said it would be.
Yep.
He gets some P11, man.
Penalty. Bond just got an excellent launch on Halo.
He's going to get a move done, isn't he? Yep.
Bond
Halo.
gets the move done.
Halo, let him go.
Halo will have
Not
DRS.
really.
Halo will have DRS,
He will.
but he's got bug all DRS, really.
I'm pits.
I wasn't expecting so many.
Speeds in the pits at the
5
same
second
time.
penalty for Spid.
Speed.
Right, where's that gonna bring him out by Stewart? Now
Stewart's actually come out in clean air, so
where's Stewart? Stewart's exiting Parabolica now.
I think Stewart's going to get the undercut.
He should. Well, he should. It just depends on how much. There is.
Yeah.
I think Halo. Ooh, I don't know. That wasn't as much as I was expecting, though.
He gets the undercut, and I think he's
He's
going to
not.
get that second gap, I think.
Bonji's also dropping the gap from Alfie, by the way. I don't know if Alfie made a mistake. Because it was 7 seconds. It's now 7.6, nearly.
6.7, you mean? Yep.
7. I'm not. That wasn't at you, by the way. That wasn't me getting it wrong. Teddy, by the way, is all over Legend, and Teddy
Yeah.
quite comfortably
Legend.
gets the move done.
Legend's not doing too well in his ERS saving. To be fair, neither is Teddy.
But it's very difficult to save ERA. Oi,
Teddy
Teddy.
picks up a penalty, another penalty.
This is the problem Teddy has. He does pick up a lot of penalties. Nicholas is up to 6th, by the way.
He is up to 6, but he's on the mediums, and he's not been in the DRS train, so he's been losing a lot of time. Zombie's up to P7. Zombie's doing quite well. Loki P8, fighting with Corn still.
No one pits. Now,
Yeah,
this is
Stuart.
interesting for
Stuart actually pulls a gap to Halo. Is out the second window.
Just pointing out, no one has pit this lap, which makes it interesting for when
The undercut.
the undercut from Stuart and Halo. This could be a master strategy from Halo. Don't know if the sides are going to last all that way before going off the cliff, but we'll have to see. Anyway, Teddy is in fourth, and Bradford is all behind Bonge.
They're both actually matching Alfie, so
It's amazing what can happen when you get clear track.
oh exactly when they're not fighting.
Yeah.
I know Bradford.
yeah,
I know Bradford's a reserve, but I don't know if he's going to help out his teammate or not.
He's a good friend. He's a good friend of Bonge, though, as well.
He is, yes. That these guys might be working together.
Be interested to see when Alfie pits.
It's going to be. It might be this lap actually.
I think Alfie's got out of danger again and benefited from the fact that Chalupa and Teddy had an incident. I think
He's going to
them
pit this
two
lap.
had an
Nope.
stretching them out.
Bonge looks like he might be pitting this lap, and does.
Yep.
Bradford
and
follows.
does Brad?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he wanted the bit of
Halo
drag.
gets a
Now the
penalty.
question is, where is Stuart going to come out in this? And I think Stuart has done a decent job. Oh no, that's
Maybe,
a Red
but
Bull.
Halo has caught back up to him again.
Oh my god. Here, Bagel. Oh, Teddy and Legend both pit as well.
What all these guys need now is a safety car. Because I think Alfie right now is not going to be catchable.
Halo
Halo
does
does
fastest
fastest
lap of the
lap.
race and gets past Stuart.
Oh, there's Bonge.
There's Bonge. Oh my god.
Bonge is going to come out really close with Stuart. Stuart gets him. Just no. Bonge is going to go for the move back around the outside. That allows Halo to get away. Teddy comes out ahead of Legend.
Chalupa pits, by the way.
Mhm.
Ooh, Stuart.
So it's a Ferrari 1-2. The Tifosi crowd going wild
I'm just
for their
thinking though,
drivers.
this battle between Stuart and Bonge is really going to benefit Bradford.
It is, yeah. If he pits this lap,
Teddy picks up another penalty.
and he does pit this lap.
Well,
Alfie's.
No, Alfie does.
Alfie's. Yeah, Alfie pits. Sorry, I was looking at the one Ferrari. Bradford's going to be going another lap, so
well, he's going to have to. Alfie pits for his one and only stop, unless
yeah.
it's a safety car.
If I'm looking at it, actually, Alfie might come out in a bit of traffic with Loki here.
Mr. Tado spun at second Lesmo.
Doesn't DNF though. Zombies pits. Yeah, Alfie's going to come out behind Zombies. Taylor sets another
Loki
fastest lap.
is there. Now, if Loki's smart about this, he'll hold Alfie up for his teammate.
Yes, or if Loki's smart about this, he will hang on to Alfie and propel himself up in terms of just staying in a DRS for as long as possible. So I think for the his strategy to work to go on the softs, I don't think he's going to pit until around lap 17, 18.
No.
Same as Nicholas, who when Bradford pits, which I assume will be this lap, will be the race leader.
Yeah.
As Alfie's already going to get past.
Alfie.
Yeah.
Alfie just gets past Loki with relative ease.
Loki needs to stay in that DRS. Oh, as he really messes up
Yeah.
a scar, he's so bad, and he's already out of DRS.
It's a bastard to get right, Ascari, I have to admit.
Mm-hmm.
Bradford does pit. Now the question is, where is he going to come out? As
He's
they're
going to
all
come out
coming down.
close with Halo. Halo's pulled a gap to Bonge and
Halo's
Stuart.
flying on the mediums.
And let's stay on board with Halo here and see where Bradford comes out in comparison.
Right, when's he released? He's now on the limit. He's now on the gas.
He's lost a lot actually.
And
He's lost quite a lot.
Stuart? Yeah, he's lost
He's lost
a lot of ground.
3 positions.
Apollo
Oh,
smashed
Apollo.
it.
Apollo's
And
crashed
this
at
could be-
Ascari.
This could be huge. If there's a safety car.
I don't think there's going to be. He's not near
which it
anyone.
should be.
As Korn gets past P-Bents. P-Bents
No
fighting for
safety car.
P12. P-Bents and Korn. P-Bents gets the position. Yeah, no safety car for that. Unfortunately, Apollo makes our second DNF. We knew Scary would bite as Korn is going back again on P-Bents. He's still going back on fourth. Korn runs a bit deep and gets past P-Bents, makes the move six. As P-Bents going to get the cutback. And these two are just swapping positions, going side by side everywhere.
Is it just me, or does Halo just have an arrow next to his thing now?
Yeah, he does.
Stuart and Bradford are side by side.
Yeah, Bradford gets past. Bond is catching up to Halo.
Fresh tyres. I think Alfie's got this race in the bag, to be honest.
He does, but if a safety car comes out now, this is going to benefit Nicholas a lot.
How many? Well, the question I'm thinking though is, if a safety car comes out within the next 3 laps, do you think people will pit for the softs?
Yes.
I think everyone should.
Yeah, but this will absolutely hugely benefit Nicholas and Loki. Because right now, as it stands, with Alfie taking the win, he will take over the Drivers' Championship. Ahead of Chalupa for the first time. Bond has had Alfie's had like formidable pace this since about halfway through the season.
Wow, yeah, I'd say about he's had the pace, he just hasn't had the consistency. Since he got that win in Austria, he's just been on the limit.
Blown, isn't he? As Bond's gone up to Halo.
A lot
That's Halo gets a penalty.
Penalties. As did Bradford. I'm just going to check the gap between Halo to Alfie. About 6 seconds. That time has dropped.
Only by a second.
Oh, Bond just lost it! In Parabolica.
Bond! This is at the final corner.
And
Is that on his own?
his tyres. Yeah, just too early on the power.
Just still losing it. Oh, Bond.
Oh, the rears are cooked.
And drops down to P9. Unfortunate for Bond.
Now Halo's got a bit of breathing space now.
There's Teddy.
Free. It's Ruction smashed it. Safety car. Safety car.
That's perfect for the medium runners. I haven't got guys on pitted yet. So Loki and Nicholas.
And if I was Chalupa, I'd pick for the softs.
Yep. And no, he doesn't. Oh, he does.
Chalupa, we're going to see. Chalupa, does he pick? He doesn't, because P-Bent's picked. P-Bent's. This is going to benefit Nicholas hugely.
It's funny how you were just saying about a safety car, and then it does happen. This is perfect for Nicholas and Loki. To be fair, it's going to be interesting to see which of these guys on the mediums. It's going to be interesting which of these guys on the mediums pits onto the softs. Because the softs can go to the end.
Oh, this is a huge safety car.
Ruction with the game changer.
Ruction with... Teddy picks up I'm just thinking, who is going to pit? Nicholas will bound to be pitting.
Nicholas is pitting. Is Alfie going to pit?
Is Alfie going to pit? This is the question.
No.
No.
Loki definitely should.
I think
Halo shouldn't, because he'll get double stacked. Halo's going to get double stacked if he does, so no. Bradford does not. Stewart does not. Teddy does not. No, they don't. Wow. The guys in the mediums are not pitting.
Amazed.
Bond should.
Yep.
Zombez. I mean, what this does, Zombez pit? No, it doesn't. What this is going to do now, though, is completely ruin Alfie's lead and get them all in the DRS train again, which is exactly what Alfie doesn't want.
I want to point out that Loki has jumped Nicholas in the pits.
But Nicholas might have did he have a 5-second penalty?
I'm just going to check while we're here.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so Loki right now in the hot seat for a good result, because these softs are really good.
No, he just didn't let off the... Unless he had wing damage.
He might have done,
I have to admit, I'm surprised Stuart didn't pit, or Halo, because they're on... I'm surprised.
I'm going to have a look.
I have to admit, I am
Nicholas,
surprised.
Yeah, Nicholas, front wing. Yeah, he had a front wing damage, so he had an extra long stop, which is why Loki has jumped him.
I'm surprised that people haven't pit now. I am surprised. And the ballpark plays into Nicholas.
Yeah, yeah,
wings
right,
it.
wing. Although what that does help Chalupa now, that brings him back up.
I'm surprised Chalupa didn't pit. He has nothing to
No,
lose.
he can still pit. The safety car won't be in this lap.
No, but he's
I
gonna
wouldn't,
lose a
to be
lot.
honest, if I wouldn't have pitted. Because I would have
I
closed
would've.
up as much as I could to the safety car.
I would if I
and then
was
pitted.
Stuart or Halo. If I was Stuart or Halo, I would have pit.
Well, Halo couldn't because
think-
he was going to get double stacked with Loki.
I'd rather.
He would have
yeah.
lost a lot more.
Stuart, I think, should have pit. Unless Stuart looks like he's coming to the pits now. Is he? No. Okay, he just looked very tight on the line.
Chalupa should pit. If I was Chalupa, I would pit definitely. And doesn't pit.
No.
Okay, he's
I'm
surprised. Green King should pit.
Yeah.
Doesn't pit. Why are these guys not pitting? It took 3 times to get on the softs and they're not doing it.
This will be interesting to see who gets a good run into turn 1. I'm amazed that a lot of people haven't pit. I don't think Alfie should have pit because he was the lead car. Guys, if you were in Stuart, Halo or Bradford's position, would you have pit as well in this situation? While we're under the safety car. Should be in this lap. But now in the hot seat, it is Nicholas. You there, Taz? I guess not.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Would you... I think in the hot seat, it's got to be Loki or Nicholas. They've got a really good chance here of getting a good set of points.
If you If you think about it, Loki has got the same opportunity this race as he did last week at Spa. And what cost Loki in the end was wing damage. He's going to be really mindful of not getting wing damage here, but I reckon it's going to be a bit harder for him, if I'm honest, trying to make their way up. I know they're on fresh softs, but the DRS train around here is so hard to pass in. So
this car in this lap. Bloody hell, that's late.
Very late. These guys need to not crash.
Oh my
What's
God,
going to be good for, though, is penalties. Whoever doesn't have penalties. As they're going already, Alfie gets a good launch.
And doesn't get the slowdown glitch, luckily. He does get a really good launch anyway. Just put that back on interval. Bonger's already got. Stuart is already having a look at Bradford. Oh my God!
Oh, it was a huge crash. Is that a crash? No, I thought I saw locking up.
I'm just looking behind, and I'm looking from behind from the back of Bradford's
Nicholas already
car.
gets past Loki. Bradford and
He's on a
Stuart going side by side and are already out of the DRS, the top 2.
I think, yeah, it is a dub.
They didn't learn from the start.
No.
Nicholas penalty.
He's past Zombez though.
Teddy on Bradford.
Oh my God. Ooh. It will be interesting. I think Nicholas is the man in prime position though.
He is.
Platinum. Oh, yellow. Oh my God. Dirt. Father Corn's round.
Corn's gone. Loki gets past Zombez. Nicholas needs to get past these.
Side by side.
Nicholas needs to get past these 4 as quickly as possible. Who's gone wide? Teddy's gone wide.
Teddy's gone wide. Nicholas has got to have a good launch here now. Come on, Nicholas. Legend gets past. Legend's flying. Look at Legend go.
Oh, he's
Legend's
gone.
going to get him into P4.
Here comes Nicholas on Bradford.
Look at Legend.
Nicholas misses his braking point.
P4. Legend finds his way through the gap and is up to P4. A great move from
Here
Legend.
comes Nicholas. Throws an overtake immediately. They're all in overtake.
No, I'm not surprised.
Loki's right there
No
too, and
DRS
his
obviously
Bonge.
enabled.
Oh God, it's getting dicey.
Nicholas sends it up the inside of Teddy. He's got overtake activated. He's going to be careful here. He doesn't. Yeah, I was going to say, when you have overtake activated, you've got to be careful. You
Yellow
don't.
flag.
Green King's
Green
lost
King.
it. No, Green
Corn's
King.
retired in the pits.
Retires in the pits. It's the right thing to do. Anyway, Nicholas is on a charge, guys. What do you think Nicholas's final position will be?
Oh!
Is that Loki?
Loki gets off.
lost
Bradford's made a mistake. Loki's got past him. No, Loki's gone off the road. Loki's dropped all the way to 11th.
Yeah, he went wide at the chicane and went straight on.
Bradford's had a horrible start.
Nicholas.
Halo
Alfie's
is out of
already
the
got a
DRS
1
of
second
Alfie.
lead, but he's still within him, really. Oh, Nicholas has broke very late into Ascari, but he's got an excellent launch on Legend on those soft tyres. Here is Nicholas is absolutely flying.
He needs to, but he needs to.
Come on, Loki.
Yeah,
Loki's
gone.
Nicholas has got an excellent launch. It has to be said. DRS is now enabled.
This is going to be easy for Nicholas. And gets as fast. Does he get past this lap? Nope.
I have to admit, I'm impressed with Legend's drive to get that double overtake on Teddy. Just weave down the straight. Loki, you've got a supporter, and his name is Platinum. Green King picks up a penalty. I think that'll probably be a retirement.
It is a retirement, yeah.
What's the gap between Alfie and Nicholas? I think Nicholas has got to he's got to go for it. He's
Alfie
5 seconds down.
Alfie has no penalties, and neither does Stewart somehow.
What about warnings? What about warnings?
Teddy gets another penalty.
Teddy.
I'll have a look for you. Alfie has no warnings.
Oh, unbelievable.
Stewart has 1.
Here we go, DRS, but so has Legend. Legend's got DRS, so it's going to be
Nicholas has to get
slipstream.
past Legend here.
He's got to go for it soon. Stewart is... I don't know if he's... I don't know what...
Bond gets past Teddy.
Well, Bonge is on the softs as well, so Bonge is also on a charge as well.
Halo
I don't know if Stewart's just holding...
Halo's made a big mistake.
Yeah, I don't know...
Alfie is gone again.
I don't know if Stewart's holding back to give Legend DRS so Nicholas can't get past, but Nicholas has had a brilliant exit. Oh my god. He's a 10th up on him. Here we go. Bonge is the fastest man on the track at the moment, alongside Nicholas. Nicholas and
needs to get
Legend
past
side
Legend.
by
Legend's not
side.
making it easy for him.
This is a crucial move for this race, and he gets the move done. He sends it up the inside. But he's used a lot of VRS, but so likewise is Stewart. Nicholas is on a charge.
Bonge on Legend. Bonge going to try and go around the outside as Legend defends. Bonge breaks later.
Ooh. No, Bonge is round.
Legend's kind of didn't give him the room there.
I don't know. From who
Bonge
you
is
on
not
board
going to be
with
happy
at the
with
time?
that one. As now Nicholas should make an easy move here on Stewart.
Nicholas is all over Stewart.
Stewart won't have the RS, so Chalupa's only up to 9th.
Oh, Nicholas. I think Nicholas should have... not Nicholas. Chalupa should have gone on the soft, personally. Chalupa picks up a penalty in that bracket. Is Nicholas catching up on Alfie? I think he's losing time. It's 5.3. It was 5 seconds.
Oh, it's because he was having a huge fight with Legend. That really cost him. And Nicholas has a penalty and Alfie doesn't. So I'm relatively sure, unless Alfie makes a mistake, this win is for him to lose, as Nicholas is going to easily get past Stewart here on the front straight.
But he has a penalty. Nicholas does. So Nicholas... Well, this is your chance.
Teddy or Legend. Ooh. That was very close into turn 1.
Oh my god, Teddy had an excellent launch.
Oh, Legend just lets him go through.
No, he doesn't.
Teddy has 0 ERS, as does Legend.
Oh, that... Right, it's over to you, Nicholas. You've got to find... Oh my god, that was very wild from Teddy.
Oh,
yeah.
Crash. Teddy's gone.
Yeah.
P-Heads is affected. Loki benefits through that.
I was on board with that. I have to admit that was Teddy's
Bonge
fault.
gets caught up in it as well.
Oh.
Poor Bonge.
Oh, it's a disaster race for Bonge. I think Bonge will retire in the pits now, but...
You might get another safety car, I wouldn't give up.
I have to be honest, looking at that incident, as I have to say, Nicholas is on a charge. Nicholas is really pushing.
Someone who is going to really benefit at the end of this race, if it stays as it is Loki. Loki in ninth, no penalties. 6 cars in front of him do have penalties, and he's not far away from them, so we're going to see him.
Is on.
Brad at pits.
He must, yeah, because what happened was he picked up. Teddy sends it up the inside of Legend into the first Lesmo, which was audacious. Lost control and was still sliding and didn't ghost and got slammed into the wall. By the way, Tado's in the points.
Go Tado.
Tado was in the points.
Damn Tado.
I have to point out here, Nicholas is flying.
Yeah, it's going to be
He's
Nicholas
got 5
needs this
laps. Nicholas, this is huge. He's got to rely on Alfie getting a penalty, but Nicholas can force him into the mistake if Alfie feels the pressure. Check warnings for Alfie. As long as Alfie doesn't get any warnings, he should be safe.
Last time he had none when I checked a few laps ago.
I know he did, but look at that.
Alfie has none. No warnings, nothing. Stuart is on. Stuart's on 2, and Loki is on 1.
This is a brilliant recovery drive from Nicholas. Obviously, he'll lose points to Alfie, but crucially, he gains points on Chalupa, as does Stuart.
Chalupa's up to 6th though. Chalupa's not. He's made a good comeback. Obviously, the safety car really helps him.
He has a 3-second time penalty, and he's got P-Bent and what's his face, Loki right behind. I think Tado's going to get points, by the way.
Nicholas goes fast.
Tado has. I'm just looking at it. Teddy's got 18 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, go Tado.
So if Tado keeps within 18 seconds. If Tado keeps within 18 seconds of Teddy Pitts, Tado's in the points.
The scenes.
Tado's in the points.
Tado has no penalties.
Yeah, I know. Tado, can we get some dubs for Tado?
Nicholas has got that. 3 seconds. Yeah. That is.
He is absolutely. Guys, can we please get some dubs for Tado? As long as Tado doesn't make a mistake, Tado is going to get points.
I think it's going to be too little too late for Nicholas, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think so. Alfie's got lots of ERS as well.
It's a good comeback, but still, I think second's going to be what Nicholas is going to try and aim for.
Well, looking at the championship, if Chalupa finishes 8th... Oh, Nicholas has lost it!
No, Nicholas crashes out of session. Safety car!
Safety car!
Oh, Nicholas. Oh, he's in the middle of the road. Oh my god, you know who that helps so much? Because this safety car will only last 1 lap. This safety car will only last 1 lap. The people with no penalties, aka Tado, Loki, Stuart, and Alfie, are going to benefit hugely from this now.
How many medium runners are going to pit? Chalupa pit! No, okay.
I don't think any of them should pit, it's too late. The safety car's only going to be out until the end of this lap. That's what the game's going to be. Nicholas has just thrown it away.
That's probably his championship over.
Oh, he was pushing so hard.
He was.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's his championship over, but that is a huge deciding factor.
That's a hammer blow.
It is.
That is a killer blow to Nicholas. He was pushing so hard.
That's going to be painful. On the other side, though, on the bright side, though, Stuart is looking good for a P2, which is exactly what he needs.
I want to point out Loki.
Yeah, Loki might get a podium here. Tado, if he stays with the group, could get a P4.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. Honestly, Tado guys might get his best position. I'm just thinking about it. When you think about it, when you look where everyone is,
in chat.
how many penalties?
Say yes, Tado lad.
Yeah, I'm not saying his username to be honest, but you know. Oh my God, Nicholas! I cannot believe that. Safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, I said it would be in straight away.
Oh my God!
My goodness
guys,
me.
who do you think's going to win this race?
I mean, Bond is not going to catch up. I don't think. Bradford and Teddy might right at the end.
Tado's just got to hold on.
Loki's looking good. If Loki gets a podium, I'll be ecstatic for him.
I don't think. Oh my God! Here we go. Alfie hasn't backed the pack up enough. I think has he blown it?
No, he's going now.
He might have
Okay, he's blown it. He's
Stewart's got
risky.
an amazing launch. Stewart's got an
Halo. Oh, here comes. Oh, Alfie's gonna be in trouble here in turn 1. Look at them all.
Oh.
They're like sharks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, it's bumper cars.
it is bumper cars.
Legend sent it up the
Oh,
inside.
it's gonna
Oh my
pile
God.
up. Oh, who's gone? P-Benz is in the
It's-
wall.
It's P-Benz.
This race
Legend's
is
up
chaos.
to 2nd. This is unbelievable. Chalupa's up to 3rd. Loki's up to 4th.
Loki's up to 4th.
Oh, he's locked up. Loki got
Gets
the
a.
ERS.
Oh. Legend's up to P2.
Legend's up to 2nd. And
Loki and Stuart are still
what?
going side by side.
Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
Halo.
2 laps.
Halo and Stuart
Loki's up to
Saunders.
4th. Stewart's, I don't know what's going on with Stewart. Stewart's stuck in 7th.
Stuart's got damage.
Oh no! Loki's on a
Stuart
Loki
looks like
can get
his championship
second
gone
here.
as well. Bradford's gonna go down the inside of Stuart. Stuart spun.
Stewart
Crashes
smashed
in.
it.
No,
No! Oh, Halo's wide. Halo, it's carnage. Loki's lost it at Ascari.
Loki's gone.
Loki's lost his zombies a fish tail.
Zombies is dead. Zombies is gone.
Oh my god!
As we
one
go
lap
the
to go.
final lap.
We're entering the final lap now.
What's
what
happened?
An unbelievable hell.
Tano's up to 8th.
Tano's 9th. Come on, Tano. Come on. P-Benz and Halo are side by side.
What is happening?
Chalupa with the
I don't know what I'm
recovery
saying
drive of this.
anymore.
I have to, mate. Chalupa with the recovery drive of the century. This
I don't
is.
know
Look
what I'm
at this.
saying anymore.
How has Chalupa got away with a P3? A Legend can get his personal best P2 if he holds on. Alfie's probably nailed on for P.
Stuart retires.
Stuart retires. No, Stuart.
Oh no. That was
Oh.
insane.
Loki could still get a good result, to be honest.
Loki can still get
Loki
a
can
P.
still get 4th. He can still get a 4th, I think.
Platinum's crying in
Yep.
chat. Plat's crying.
Loki's still on course for a 4th though, Platt, but it looks like Alfie, unless Stuart, this is huge for the championship.
This is a permanent
Will
yellow flag in
Chalupa-
Sector 1 because of them.
It's Stuart's retirement.
Zombies has gone
Will-
off.
Yep, Tanu's gonna get,
P8.
oh my god. What an ending to this race.
Oh,
Alfie's gonna
Teddy's
come
gone.
through, but-
Teddy's gone.
Teddy's smashed into the wall. Oh my god. That means Tanu's guaranteed points. Oh my god. Loki,
Scenes.
but Alfie is coming through to win. the
Alfie's
most
won from like
amazing
start to
end.
finish. Legend's gonna cross.
Amazing
P2.
end. Legend's gonna get 2nd. Legend gets 2nd. And personal best Chalupa.
But Bradford gets fastest lap
his
on the
way.
race.
But where's
Tano.
Loki? Loki
Halo's out of
misses out
fuel.
the wing.
Tano's sick.
Loki. Tano's sick.
Oh my god.
Tano is 6th.
His
place.
personal best.
Tano.
Stuart is very, very unhappy.
Let's go.
That was insane. Chalupa finishes P3.
Let's go.
Stuart is not happy in chat. Everyone is shouting Tano in chat.
Tano.
Oh my god. What were those
Tano!
last few laps?
I don't care. I don't care when anyone says Tano's going to getting driver of the day. I don't care. Tano is getting driver of the day. I don't care.
Not even Chalupa.
No, bollocks to Chalupa. Tano
No.
got 6th place. That bollocks to Chalupa.
No penalties as well.
Legend gets 2nd. Legend's got a like.
Oh
There's
my
so many
God.
contenders. I cannot believe that. I honestly cannot believe that.
I'll let you go through
That
the
is
order.
most- Oh Christ! I need a break after that. That
My
is
mouth
gotta
hurts.
be the great. That's gotta be the greatest end to a race. But does that beat Austria? Here's Legend. We've got Alfie winning the race. Legend in
Says bigger in chat.
Legend gets 2nd. Chalupa with the recovery drive. Nowhere. Bradford gets 4th.
That
Loki
was
gets
insane.
5th. Tano gets 6th place from 18th on the grid. There's so many contenders for driver of the day. P-Benz ends up in 7th. Halo gets 8th, who was in 2nd for a lot of that. Bonge gets some points. Zombies picks up the final point. And only 10 drivers finished the race.
10,
I
yeah.
have
I think
have
there's going to be a lot of discussion after this race, especially in the
Oh
stewarding report. But
my god.
for now, we'll interview the drivers that do get the
Right.
podiums. I'm
No,
pretty sure the
getting
only
Tado.
person.
I want Tado in the party.
I'm pretty sure the only person that had a clean race that race is Alfie.
It's Alfie and Tado.
Anyway.
Oh my.
Everyone's been
God.
crying about Tado, but anyway, well done, guys.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, now we've all calmed down after that unbelievable end to that race. We're gonna end now with Chalupa in P3, Legend in P2, and Alfie wins the race, avoiding all the carnage. But we're gonna start off with Chalupa with some recovery drive, really. Obviously down in about 16th for a lot of that race, and somehow Scalpel, I think, just about leading the championship. I don't know how. Somehow you recovered that. Unbelievable recovery drive from you, Chalupa. How was that race for you? Well,
I don't think he's done. Let's move on.
We'll let him calm down. We'll come back to Tado. Moving on to Legend, who got his personal best as second place. Obviously, these could all change. We don't know what happened with penalty. I think Alfie's is pretty much set in stone, but I don't know what happened. I think everyone was involved in incidents nearly. So anyway, we're going to move on to Legend. Pulled off a great result, really, and you just avoided the carnage, and just an amazing drive from you. How are you feeling after that race?
I don't even know what to say about it, but yeah, I think start of the race I gained 2 positions. Obviously, I tried to keep it clean for turn 1. Obviously, it's a nightmare. Then first safety car, I think that's when I got the advantage going on the mediums. I don't know. Then yeah, the last safety car was weird because I honestly should have been up here. I got shunted by someone and then just went into a domino effect, and yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, well done on your personal best P2. That's your second podium of the season. I bet when you were in 10th, you weren't expecting a second place, were you?
I was devastated. I knew I had quali pace because obviously my Q2 time was my best ever, personal best I've ever set. And then I invalidated both laps of my Q3, so I was devastated. So I'm that far down because obviously Nick was behind me on the fresh mediums. I thought I was going to get overtaken quite good. Then he got me. So, but yeah, I'm happy with a P2. Hopefully it stays, but who knows.
Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, we're going to move on to Alfie, the man who avoided all the carnage, really. Got the 2 Alfa Romeos and then led from it. The safety cars, we thought there was possibly a launch from Stewart on the end of the safety car. It was just a very easy drive for you, but oh my god, I think carnage happened behind you, so I think you were very lucky to not be a part of that.
I wouldn't say it was easy, first of all. That was not easy at all. I had a few sideways moments, and tyre management was terrible. I was about 70% at the end of my soft stint, so I just couldn't manage them. I think I'm on a time trial setup anyway, so that might have been why. But yeah, quali was as best as I could do. That was pretty much it, because I didn't do any quali practice at all. I'm not very good at quali anyway. And then I managed to get the jump on P-vents in the first sector. And then I just sort of hunted down Teddy, went patient, saved the ERS, and got past on the main straight, and then I had the pace from there.
Yeah, well done on your win. Obviously, we haven't got much to talk about with you. We will come back to Chalupa now. Obviously, you've calmed down now. How tense was that ending? If he's alive.
For Halo and Stuart, because, you know, I took it really easy because I knew something was going to happen, and from my POV, it looked like P-Bench just gave the Legend a little bit of a, here you go, sir, goodbye, and then everybody came together and the seas parted at the ending. Because before the restart, I almost smacked right into somebody, and Loki almost smacked into me, and just, that race was painful. It hurts. I had the speed.
Yeah.
I had good speed.
Honestly, it was almost like there was a final podium on offer for basically second was on offer for anyone basically.
Yeah.
I think everyone had a chance at it, and you two were the ones who got away with it because obviously Loki was in very good position for second, and then he blew it, as was Stuart, as was so many other people. Just a ridiculous race.
Yeah.
Nicholas, well, unfortunately he blew it on his own accord, I'm afraid. It was just
Yeah, I
he
saw him in
lost
the middle
it.
of the track.
Yeah, he just lost it on the exit of the coming out of Ascari, and it was just. Anyway, well done on your races. Singapore next, the marathon of Singapore. How are you guys looking for that one?
Love the track. Love the track.
Before the stream ends, I've done it. Me and Chalupa are now tied at championship. It's the same.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll
Yeah,
see,
because he got the clean race point. He got the clean
We
race
are,
point.
like,
This is.
Oh, I didn't
So,
even
yeah.
pick up another warning after my penalty. That's the sad part.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
did I. I didn't pick him in one either.
It's a shame. But anyway,
I didn't pick
we're
up
going to
the
end the
warning.
stream now, guys. Thank you, guys. If you want to watch that race back, you're more than welcome. Arguably more chaotic than Austria, and Austria was chaotic, which says a lot. So anyway, from me and Tazonic, I think Tazonic has gone to like calm his mouth down, to be honest. But well, I will be doing the same as well after the end of that race. But goodbye from me, and we'll see you all at Sing.